Okay. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy FRE $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's THEFLYBOYWAY. Don't ask why. Just check out the channel. Last day in Chicago. Got a couple hours before the flight. Election lot. So we're gonna do some stuff like go check out the movie Sinners, featuring Michael B. Jordan. And right now, as you can see in the background, we are at Lou Malnati's deep pizzeria. And this is the place that everybody that I talked to in Chicago was like, yo, you can't leave Chicago. It wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be a real experience in Chicago if you didn't come get a pizza. So I said, where should I go? And he gave me two places that I could go. But the majority of them, the first place they gave me was Lou Malnati's. Now I thought it was like Illuminati's is one word, but it's Lou, L-O-U, Malnati's, Malnatis. The good thing is that where I was staying in Oak Park was only like a 15-minute walk from there, and the movie theater as well. So it was like I really could have explored Oak Park more, because it does seem like it has some bit of a nightlife here as well. And what surprisingly, even though the area was all big houses, big spaces, and you would think it would be maybe predominantly like white area, surprisingly there was a lot majority of like either foreigners or black older people. And it was so dope to see it, like to see how many it was. And they was coming up to me, was asking me about the bag. One lady knew that I got the bag from Ghana. She was like, yo, you just came from Ghana? That's the bag from Ghana? I'm like, yeah. It was kind of crazy, because it was just a random experience. She was with her kids. So that was that. But so again, my plane doesn't leave till like 6. Now normally I usually try to get the first flight I can, but it was the choice of getting back to New Jersey was either I catch the flight at 7 in the morning, or I gotta wait till 6. There was no like middle flight that was a reasonable price that I wanted to take. So actually it wasn't even no flight really. So I decided to go with the later time. So, but I didn't realize that I had to check out my Airbnb at 10 o'clock. I thought I had to like 11. So I'm like, oh man, the pizza store don't open till 11, and I was gonna go straight to the airport. I was like, nah, but I don't want to sit at the airport for 6 hours waiting for the thing. So, movies and pizza, y'all. Josh, what's going on? Salute. Shout out to Josh, y'all. But again, this is the pizza spot that a lot of people were craving about, and I feel like it wouldn't be a true experience if I didn't get the pizza, because everybody kept saying, yo, Chicago pizza. So that's what it is. I'm definitely going to need to rest next week. There are a couple other YouTube events that I could go to next week while my son is with his mother for his spring break, but I'm not going all the way to Anchorage, Alaska for one day. It's just not going to happen. And the other ones were during like the week, and during the week it's hard because I still work while my son is in school, and so because I'm not going to Anchorage, Alaska for one day, I felt as though next week I definitely just plan on editing and chilling back home in Newark, because going to Indianapolis on Wednesday, and then coming back to Jersey on Thursday, and then going to Chicago on Friday, and coming back to Jersey on Saturday. I know maybe at 20 I could have did it so smoothly, but right now at 40, it ain't what it was. It ain't what it is. So I just definitely gonna need time, and more importantly, I got a lot of footage I have to edit, a lot of video I have to edit, from both locations, Indianapolis, Indiana, as well as Chicago, Illinois. So I'd rather sit down and really be able to edit it the way I want to edit it. Yo, Brooklyn GQ in the building. What's going on? Let me give y'all a little viewpoint of Lou Malnati's. Again, this place is right in the somewhat downtown area of Oak Park. They have a train system here too that works pretty good. The blue line, the green line takes you here from like downtown, and the green line takes you downtown Chicago. The blue line takes you to the airport, but because I didn't have to go too far for because I didn't have to go too far to go see the movie in this, it made more sense to just come and walk to this one rather than going all the way downtown Chicago for the Illuminati Chicago. Then I got to pay for Uber all the way to the airport, which is going to cost more. The original Illuminati's that like opened, I believe, in 1971 or something like that, or 1871, was actually in Lincolnwood, Chicago, and that was like 37 minutes away by car, and by train it was like an hour. I'm like, does it really make too much of a difference to go to the original one? Not necessarily for me. So yeah. Good Raiders, salute. What's going on, y'all? Man, I was like, last night was mad real, y'all. I love the fact that the Chicago women that I met, and I know some people might say some bad things, but the Chicago women I met really made sure that, I knew, listen, there's certain things you don't want to do. Watch out for the chicks, because certain chicks will try to take you back to your place, and, you know what I mean? And they get like, don't go down there. At 2 o'clock, go back to the crib. I was wondering why the clubs was closing at 2 instead of closing at like at 4 or 5. But shout out to the two chicks I met, the 2 women I met when I first got here and went to the restaurant. 2 women I met at last night, and the woman I met at the creative event, just giving me the insight of how to move in Chi-Town. So I had a very, very well experience, more content than I imagined I would get, more interactions, more people I met, more everything than I thought I would get. So shout out to the Chicagoans, people from Chicago, especially the ladies. What's going on, Terrence Hill? Salute. If you guys are just joining us, we are in Lou Malnatis pizzeria, and it's, like I said again, one of the most famous pizzerias that's been, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, the longest running pizzeria in Chicago. So we had to come here before we left. We had to come do some film, had to do that. Now the thing is, again, because I have so long, I decided to go see the movie center. The first one was at 12:30, which made it good because I come here, pizza takes about 30 minutes to be made, to have a conversation with you guys, take your questions, and just, I'm chilling. The True Slanger, what's going on? What's good, fam? What happened last night? Y'all gonna see a lot. But it was all positive, it was all great, and man, dog, how do I word this? Alright, so not to say that it was going to be easy to grab something last night, but where I was sitting in a bar downstairs was, and you guys see me on the live last night in Joy's district, was just one part of Joy's. It was just the bar part. The club part is actually upstairs. Now they're going to actually pay something different for the club upstairs, but it's 1,000% worth it. I met a lot of women up there. I got exchanged like 3 or 4 Instagrams, but I was literally only there for a day. So as soon as I said I'm not even there for the night, it was like 2 that I could have probably tried to, hey, let's go home, let's go something like that. But man, it was, I don't want to get too much into it, but it was a great time. So I walked around downtown first. I went to Howl at the Moon, which is like a live performance place. I went to another place in downtown area. I tried to go to Celeste, but they had a dress code, but the security guards was actually cool. It was like the security guards were dressed up, so I knew I wasn't gonna be getting in with like a baseball jersey and a fitted on with some sneakers on. But they told me, hey, it's a dressed event tonight, but you can try this club over there. And I was like, cool, thanks. I went to another club and I tried to get in. They told me the same thing, but I look inside and everybody else had baseball jerseys on, so that was that. But regardless, when I got to Joy District, it was definitely worth it. Now coming outside of Joy District, it was like a eclectic group of people from all over. Let's just say that. I linked up with some girls from Louisiana. I linked up with some girls from Louisiana. Y'all see the video when it comes out. And then I started seeing the crowd change to more guys, and I was like, yeah, it's about 150. Time to call that Uber. Ubers though, I'll tell you this much, y'all. Ubers are dumb expensive, yo. Dumb expensive from going downtown Chicago to going to Oak Park. It's like a $30 every time. It's hard to beat $30 unless you're gonna do a shared thing, which might take longer. You have to walk somewhere and pick it up, so I don't normally do it. It was hard to beat $30. Now for me, it's not nothing, but I compare it to me having to go from my house in Newark to Newark Airport, and I'm like, the distance is like way closer, but it costs more in Chicago. I'm almost on the borderline of saying Chicago is more expensive than New Jersey. Outside of the property tax, to like as far as the cost of living, because every restaurant I went to, the bill ended up being, well, no, maybe not. Well, every restaurant I went to, the bill ended up being somewhere between $30 and $40, which I think maybe just the inflationary prices that we have now, and rather than it being like something that's just extremely. But I will say the Ubers are guaranteed higher. This is what I will say this: the Ubers in Chicago are higher than Jersey. They're high. They're New York might, if you're going between the boroughs because of the traffic, New York might be more expensive than Chicago, but when it comes to Ubers, but if you're staying like within the Bronx, nah. If you're staying within like Manhattan, maybe not. But if you're going from like Brooklyn to Manhattan, or you're going from Queens to the Bronx, yeah. Let's see. Nomad man, what's going on? Gotta know how to move. It's a fact, yo. It's a fact. I am not one of the people that believe that in checking in. I do believe if you have a network there, reach out to them, because you're going to be able to get the most bang for your buck with knowing how to move around. Especially if it wasn't for those girls, I would have never knew that right now the GDs have an issue with Latin Kings. So if you see people like connecting like that, you gotta be on the watch for it. But if I didn't know it, then I wouldn't know. Bonnie, what's going on? Gotta stay between Wiggly's and Chinatown. Don't go no further past south than Chinatown. See, this is somebody that knows the area. I wasn't taking no chances. Anything that said it was in the south, I wasn't going to. It took me a while to find out that Oak Park is like the west suburbs of Chicago. So when they was like, yo, you going west? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to Oak Park. Oh, it's okay, but it's west, but it's okay. So it's not like, I don't know how they explained it. It was kind of weird. Mr. Allen, what's going on? He said, that was the heck. I can't even. Shucks, hold on, y'all. My fault. He said, let me see. Man, Flyboy, you getting the deep dish? Yeah, I'm getting the deep dish, the loose deep dish. Like the toppings and stuff is not my thing, the type of toppings. But I wanted to try something that that they do. I didn't want to get a regular cheese. You don't come just get a regular cheese deep dish when you come to a place that's known for pizza. I want y'all to put all the toppings on it. Now I couldn't get I didn't want to get the other one because I don't eat red meat or pork. But I definitely just said, hey, give me the loose special and pause, and I'm gonna go with that, and I'll just see if I like it. But he said you gotta get the fire thin crust. I don't see when you get to the technicalities of how you're supposed to get the pizza, then it's like, all right, that's like a preference or how you like your pizza. Me, I just listen. This is what the special is. This is what you guys made as your signature pizza. Give it to me. I'm gonna let you know how I like.
Sorry to interrupt, but pizza should be coming out in 5-10 minutes.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. Oh Lord, what's going on, Lord? Salute, Lord in the building. Y'all make sure y'all check out Lord's lives and Lord's videos on his channel, y'all. If you want to get some fire food, go to Soleil. Tell Bridget Lord sent you. I was going to go to the soul food restaurant Soleil. I was looking for a restaurant to go to for soul food, right? But what happens is that most of them didn't open till 2 o'clock, and I was looking like I needed to get something for lunch because I was trying to put my time in the right time. Then I was like, I was going to go after the YouTube event, but for whatever reason, I kept looking for the cabs, and again, the Uber's like $30, and it was like 20-30 minutes away from where the event was. But Soleil was the one that I was going to go to, the soul food restaurant. And I was like, you know what? After a while, I decided I didn't want to get soul food because when I was in Indiana like 2 days ago, I had soul food. So I just wanted to, switch it up a little bit. But if I do come to Chicago again, I guarantee we'll go to that Soleil spot because, again, I was hearing good things about it. It was either Soleil or something called Soul Cafe, some soul food cafe. So it was either Soleil or Soul Food Cafe, and I seen both of them spots on Google, and somebody told me about it. Mr. Allen said we got some beautiful women in Chicago. Yo, dog. Here's the mix-up. Here's where I say Chicago ladies is going to be based on your experience, because a lot of people kept saying a lot of them are not friendly, and I did not meet not one. How do I word this right? I did not meet one unfriendly Chicago person or woman. So that wasn't my experience. I would never classify Chicago as that having women like that, because from the Uber drivers to the women in the clubs to just walking down the street and meeting women to the women on Bumble, because I'm banned from Tinder, to every single experience I had with Chicago women was a pot. To the women in the creative event, I've been to a lot of creative events. I've been to LA for the creative event. I've been to New York for the creative event. I've been to New Jersey for the creative event so far. So maybe that's not a lot, but I've been to those three. Chicago, hands down, women killing it, bro. And there's so many different varieties. I mean, you got the tall, skinny model. You got the tall, thick woman. You got the skinny, small one. You got the cute, petite one. You got the light skin one. You got the brown skin one. You got the soulistic one. You got the psychic one. You got the hip hop. So it's like, y'all, Chicago. if alone, let alone, because this is just one place. If the YouTube, and I gotta record it. If the YouTube creator and a lot of the older women in Chicago don't look older, bro. They look young. So I actually also met, if you haven't seen already, I met this woman and her daughter from Nashville. Daughter had to be like 22, 21. Woman, I don't know how old she was. She didn't look over 30. She looked like maybe she could be 32, but nowhere near 35. Nowhere near. And you guys, if you ever have me on Instagram, you'll see her. I didn't want to. Once she said, how you doing? Oh, hold on a second. Let me real quick. Let me before you cut with me.
Okay, yeah.
Let me hit the film. Hold on a second, y'all. Give me a second. All right. Let's move this around here. So this is the small personal.
This is just a small one.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And what's the name of this pizza?
It's the Lou.
The Lou. Okay, can you pronounce the name of the restaurant right? Because I probably messed it up 1,000 times.
Malnatis.
Malnatis.
Yes.
Okay, so I think I said. Okay, thank you, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate it. All right. Ooh, look, it comes out in a pot, y'all. Look at that cheese. You see that right there? And they give you this thing right here too. Ooh, spin that around. Spin that around. Look at this slice. Look at this slice. It's a healthy slice right there, y'all. That is a healthy slice right there. All right, so we're gonna dig in a little bit. We'll let it cool down a little bit because it's right off the skillet. Of course, we got to get the lemonade to go with the Illuminati. You know what I mean, lemonade with the Illuminati. Ooh. And the straws are not plastic. I mean not paper. You gotta love it, bro. You gotta love it. All right, y'all. Let me flip it back around. And put it back over here. I gotta put it on the charger for a little bit. Alright, we got charger. We Gucci. Alright, let me roll up the sleeves for this one. I'm gonna get y'all comments in a second. Let me roll up the sleeves for this one. Hold up. Put the hat to the back. Take a sip first. That's good. Like, that's good. Oh, that's good. Let me take one more bite. I'll get to y'all. Give me a second, y'all. Very good. Give me a second, y'all. Bear with me. Bear with me. All right. I don't know if I'm hungry. This bad boy good, bro. And I feel good about eating it. Not when I say I feel good about eating it, I mean it has spinach on it, tomatoes, cheese, and carbs. So it's somewhat healthy as well. Let me get y'all a message in a second. Let me switch over to the YouTube one because sometimes I don't get all messages on that. It's really good. One second, y'all. I'm with y'all. Oh man, there you go. I'm back. All right. Let me see. Pizza City. We had some of the best pizza. Um, Nasim says that's a lie. They are not good-looking women. I'll put the video out. You can be the judge if they're good-looking for you, but for me, what? What? Pretty fake. Oh my God, bro. It's good. I like it. Hold on. I like it. It was really good. Man, like, as much as I did, there's so much more to do in Chicago. As much as I did, I went to the edge, on the ledge. I walked the Magnificent Mile. Did a lot, y'all. Hmm. Let me see how it works. Make sure we're still live. All right. Man. Oh, my fault. You can see, man. Hey, DMR, what's going on, man? Making sure we leave Chicago with a bang. Right now we at Illuminati's Pizza, grabbing a deep dish, lube, and then pause. And then after that we're gonna go watch the movie Center with Michael B. Jordan at the Classic Cinemas in Oak Park. Mm. It's really good. Oh shoot. Oh man. DMR. My experience with the sisters in Chicago has been amazing. They look good. Their personalities was good. A lot of them was businesswomen, and they were down to just have fun and just chill. Now, did I hit anything? No. Could I have? Yes, guaranteed. Could have. Why didn't I? Because of time and the place. But and I'm only here for I was here for less than 20. No, I'm here more than 24 hours. Like a little over a day. I got here 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm leaving at before. Let's just say 7 o'clock at night the next day. Hold on, I gotta use my camera real quick, y'all. Hey, Ali, what up, what up, what up, what up? Y'all guys got any questions, let me know. We're gonna be here till about like 12:15, and then we gotta go catch the movie. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, I just gotta do some, some Google local guide stuff. Ooh. Jeez. All right. Let me take a picture real quick. Alright, yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy FRE, $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way, all platforms. We finally got our pizza hat, Malnatis in Oak Park, Illinois, y'all. So look at the vibe. Comes out in a skillet. Ooh, spin it, let it spin. Look at the cheese. Look at the spinach. Look at the look at the ingredients. Look at the tomatoes. I want y'all to see something real quick. Flip around quick. I need y'all to see this right here. And I need y'all to see this in 4K. Look at the juices. Let's put that up. Let's put that up. Put that right in the plate. Ooh, wee. Pizzeria, pizza paella. Look at the cheese. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, we are here at Malnatis. Nice little vibe, chill place. I need y'all to see this stuff. All right, we got it. I'm gonna get ready to comment. All right, we back. Whew, that was good. That's what's up. I was wondering about the system. No, yeah. Again, I'm going to be fair because I've heard a lot of mixed reviews. My experience, I can only maybe I'm an exception, but man, it's been crazy. Like, it's been crazy. Mr. Oh, DMR says, hold it up. DMR says, hold on, come on. I gotta come out Midwest. Okay. He ain't seen nothing. Wait till it get hot. Well, you gotta remember, Mr. Allen. Yesterday was 70 degrees, 70 something degrees. So I'm guessing when you say hot, you mean like 80s, and they come dressed certain ways. So yeah, that might be a fact. That might be a fact though. Hey, Chip, what up? I met a beautiful dark woman from Africa in Chicago. Yeah, there was some Africans here. No, but I only seen the ones at the creative event. I didn't see any outside of it, like, well, noticeably African. I haven't seen any noticeably African. I want to see, DMR says, I never had a real Italian pizza. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I've always, because Jersey, in Jersey, I had real Italian pizza before I had Domino's. It just fresh looking, like that dude is just it's good, bro. I'm good. How would I compare Newark to Chicago as far as the city vibe? Chicago has a better city vibe when it comes to nightlife. Newark doesn't have a vibe like that. Like, Newark's downtown is nowhere near Chicago's downtown. Nowhere near. Like, when it comes to, like, shopping, when it comes to, like, you gotta remember, Newark did have the riots. And before the riots, I'm pretty sure Newark was like that. But since the riots and things starting to grow back, and riots was like 1966 or 1866, or 1966, 63 or something in that area. It's been growing back, but it's nowhere near like Chicago or even in Indianapolis. To be honest, well, as far as nightlife, as far as all the bars on one street, we don't have that in Newark. Like shopping, where you can go to a billion different stores just in the downtown area. We don't have that as much in so we have a section of like 3 streets where the stores are at, but it's not like Chicago. It's nowhere near. No, nowhere near. I do believe I believe in Newark our transit system is way better. I do believe our transit system in Newark is way better than Chicago's transit system. We have the trains, but we also have the subways as well. I think it is way better, but overall, nightlife, not even comparison, man. Chicago blows Newark out the water. Nowhere near. I'm back. Man, I would say if I had to like somewhat, I think Newark's women, the variety is on par with Chicago. The difference to me between like Newark's women and Newark, New Jersey's women and Chicago's women is that the interaction of people is more fluid when it comes to going to certain places. Like downtown Chicago, you see all mixed. You see a lot of white people, you see Mexican people, you see blacks, all in one area, vibing out, going different places. In Newark, it's more like they have their own sections. Like if I want the Portuguese section, the Brazilian section, I would go to Ironbound. If I want more of the Dominican section, I would go maybe more towards North Newark. If I wanted more of the black section, I would go to like the Weekway, I would go to maybe like Bellsburg, I would go to like maybe Central. If I wanted more like the somewhat white section, I would go more towards like Belleville. I would go more towards like South Orange, maybe some parts of South Orange. But I mean, not in Newark, but not Ivy Hill, so yeah, I don't know. But that's what it for me when it comes to women. What I think the difference is like, people, just people in general. It's more, I don't want to say segregated. It's more, you got to go to this section for this. If you go to Elizabeth, New Jersey, you may get some hip hop vibes, but most will be Latin. Versus if you go to like the East Orange, you know what I mean? So it's a little different. Oh man, it was good. I know the sheet's gonna mess me up because I'm lactose intolerant, but I got these little gummy pills I take for fiber. When I get home, pop them just like candy. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Because this cheese it's gonna mess me up for a minute. Cheese gonna mess me up, but I wanted to taste. That's why you'll see me peeling the cheese off a little bit. But y'all see it pulling off a little bit because I know what the cheese gonna do to me. But hey, at least now I can say I tasted it. See what it tastes like. You think how many? We got like 5 minutes left. Studio, chat be going in and out. Yeah. So I'll be able to reset it, refresh it. Alright, here we go. But overall, I'm glad I made this trip. I'm glad I made the Indianapolis trip. Rhode Island's gonna be a little different though, because with Rhode Island, I'm specifically only going for.
Oh, I just wanted to check and see how you're doing.
I'm perfect. So much. Rhode Island, I'm specifically only going for the YouTube event, so I'm not probably going to stay for the parties because that's during the school week. So I'm driving there from Jersey. It's like a 4-hour drive, and then, and I gotta work. I don't gotta work the next day. Hold up. I might stay there for the parties. No, because I don't want to have to drive 4 hours a night, and I don't know about renting. Yeah, no, because my son gotta go to school in the morning. So it's gonna be a little different. Cheese before a flight sucks too. But got mushrooms on it too. I feel my stomach going in already. Where's my next destination? Next destination is Jersey, home. But after that, I think Rhode Island does come up on the 1st. I go to Rhode Island on the 1st of May. New York. I have a New York event. And then I might get accepted for the Jersey City one. I'm not gonna bank on that because it's not confirmed yet. And then the other last one will be Atlanta if I'm confirmed. Atlanta is on. I can't tell you when Atlanta is because I gotta post a move. But Atlanta is gonna be it's gonna be this year too. But Atlanta will be the last one. They're telling me that they're gonna run another LA one. But the only way I can get the LA one off is if it's in June. If it's in June, I can get the LA one off if it's in June. If it's not in June, I'm not gonna be able to pull it off. But I think YouTube's 20th year anniversary is in June, so I don't know if they're planning on having events during their anniversary because I'm pretty sure they're gonna run something for the anniversary. Because for those that don't know, YouTube was created in June 2020. June 2005. 2005, right? 2005 in June. So I'm pretty sure on the exact day or the month, YouTube's gonna have some kind of big thing where they I don't know. I really don't know. But they're gonna do something for their birthday. For 20 years is a lot. To be running a company for 20 years, most places don't have a company for longer than 3 years. So for them to be running a company for 20 years and still own it, it's like, I'm sure they're gonna do something big. Even this right here is part of it. Like even this we're going to having all these creator events is part of it. It's part of what they're doing. But I'm certain on the exact day they're gonna have something big. Pause. I misused my stomach enough with all this cheese, but it's delicious. Super delicious, y'all. Yeah, super delicious. We're gonna let my stomach sit for a little bit, so we might leave at like 12. Cause it's like 4 doors down, so. But I want to let my stomach sit a little bit. Let it settle, cause it's kicking me. Yo, Mentuition, what's going on, y'all? Yo, shout out to Mentuition and Medellin right now. Yo, that camera quality is sickly clear. I think when I get to Cali, Colombia, I gotta buy the SIM card because Cali, Colombia is one of the places that I wasn't able to get great service trying to do lives, both from my Osmo Pocket as well as my phone, where the lives were skipping, they were moving. So I'm guaranteed going to at least get a SIM card in Cali, Colombia. Now I do got a Colombian SIM card, but it's for Barranquilla. It's for Barranquilla, so it's not. So I don't want to use that one. I want to get a Claro because Claro is the best service. I think Claro is the best service, which means I have to pay for 3 months, even though I'm only going to be there for 2 weeks. But it's going to be worth it because again, I like the clarity y'all had in Medellin, and I know y'all said y'all had this thing that you could buy that gives you service and everything. But again, this year I'm not traveling that much, so I don't know if it's going to be worth it. So what I'm going to try to get is I'm gonna try to get the SIM card from Cali, Colombia. What's the name? Oh, I'm done. I mean, thank you so much. Okay, you too.
You want a box of that?
Nah.
Okay. Want me to bring out the check as well? Okay, I'll be right back. Thanks.
But if y'all haven't already, check out my Intuition page. They had some dope videos he was doing. That Airbnb looked dope too. I think it kind of was it your no. I didn't really get to see it too good, but it kind of looked like Europa, but not really. Because that view definitely wasn't from Europa. I don't think so. That view was somewhere in, I guess, either Laureles, maybe like Laureles. I think I could be wrong. Let me see. Oh, fix that. Oh man, I'm just trying to let my stomach sit because I don't want my stomach too mad at me because I'm eating all this cheese. Yeah, it's crazy. Let's set up a little bit. Again, overall, this I would say it would be like it's Columbia trip. I mean, it's Chicago trip probably like at least a 9 out of 10. Well, I can only say 9 because I didn't knock, but I'll give it a 9 out of 10 because everything else is perfect. All right. Bill?
Thank you very much.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, it was definitely spectacular. Yeah, definitely spectacular.
Thanks. I just need you to sign this.
No problem.
Yeah. Would you like a receipt?
No.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
So have a good day, sir.
You too, man. The club had the same kind of item also, y'all. Just holding off. We'll walk down. I'll walk down there with you guys, and then we'll end the live. But actually, yeah, we'll end the live when we get there. We're not because I want to film and going inside of it. So You guys got any questions? 2 minutes. 2 minute countdown. 2 minute countdown. Man, my fault, y'all. I get a runny nose sometimes. Got my bag ready. Something going with the stream. Ashley's telling me it's time to yield. The stream is trying to tell me it's time to go, y'all. Cause it's telling me YouTube is not receiving enough video. So the stream is telling me it's time to go, y'all. I appreciate you guys for watching this live. I appreciate you guys for following me on this journey. From New Jersey to Chicago during this YouTube event. I should probably not be doing any more lives after this, because after the movie theaters, straight to the airport, from the airport straight home. It's a 2.5-hour ride, quick ride, I go to sleeping, and then I can get to editing when I get home. So again, it's your boy FRE, $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's THEFLYBOY. Don't ask why. Just check out the channel. Oh man, I did tell y'all you can walk, so let's walk, y'all. I ended, but I said the extra, so let's just walk to the movies. Let's just walk to the movies, y'all. And then we ended. Come on. Oh, can't forget these $450, $20 headphones. These Bose headphones is amazing, yo. That's not even an ad. These are really amazing. Definitely see why they cost so much, because they're definitely amazing. Alright, flip it around. Alright, I'm not gonna be able to see y'all comments. I'm not gonna be able to see y'all comments because we're gonna be walking. Let's walk, y'all. Thank you. Good morning, good morning. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Food was delicious, boy. Oh, that was delicious. Alright, so as you can see, we're walking right down here to Lake Street Movies Cinema. Okay, let me see. Oof.